All right, so as Andrew just explained, the Amazon Fire Stick, I'm going to do something probably that everybody has, is your Apple TV. So if you would, follow me to the back and we will hook this Apple TV up. All right, so every Apple TV comes with a special plug that only it goes into. And so, of course, you're going to plug that in right there. And so as Andrew showed you before, you're going to hook up your HDMI cable to the back of this, like so, and the HDMI port. We're just going to set that back here because you can control it, kind of hide a little bit better. And then, of course, you're going to, from there, find the other end of the HDMI cable and either plug it into the side where you can reach it or into one of these. We're going to plug it into HDMI 3 because HDMI 3 is where it was and we know where it's at. So remember HDMI 3, and we'll come back to the front and set everything up for YouTube. All right. So remember, you see this screen, you see some kind of blank screen, you're like, oh my gosh, it's not working. Don't panic. Remember, you have to set your input to the proper input that it's on. You remember HDMI 3? We remember HDMI 3. So let's go to our input list and let's go down to HDMI 3. All right, so you're going to want to put your remote down and pick up your Apple TV remote. Now, granted, this is a much older Apple TV remote and it's not coming on because I didn't plug it in like an idiot. I realized that. So let me plug it in and then we'll get back to this. So you're like, what in the world? It's not coming on. Well, you have to plug in the other end from the Apple TV into the actual wall or surge protector. So plugs down here. Gonna plug it in and we should have some sort of picture on the other side now. So let's go check it out. All right, so now that I've got it plugged in, you'll see an Apple kind of come up. Every one of the Apple TVs are going to have this. Now these run in the higher range of products than you would a Fire Stick or a Roku stick. So I suggest if you were starting out to do an Amazon Fire Stick or a Roku stick, but most of the time you might can find an old Apple TV that's been laying around the house for a while, or somebody that doesn't use theirs anymore. Say, hey, look, I can donate you this Apple TV because I don't use it anymore. So anyway, so there is that possibility. So maybe you have some grandkids or some children or something like that just don't have any need for it. See if they have one, get it over, and actually get them to hook it up for you. That'd be even better and show you how to do it. But until then, maybe this will help you out. So I am an idiot and told you that you didn't matter. Some of the newer versions of Apple, you're good, but we have an older version. We have a Generation 2 Apple TV. So you actually physically have to see the Apple TV in order to control it. So what I've done is I've just moved it down here to the front. So what we're going to do is most of the time with the older Apple TV, you're going to have designated apps. You can't really add to those apps. But luckily, this does have YouTube, and so we're going to go from it. So what I did is your main home screen is going to look something like this. And you're just going to scroll down, use the same kind of, most every Apple TV will have something similar to this. You're just going to scroll down to YouTube and hit the center button right there. And this should be coming up to YouTube, and you'll have to search for that as well for all of this. Evidently, whoever had this before was looking at a lot of dog pictures. I don't know. And is that a panda or a dog? I'm not really sure. Anyways, so let's go to search, scroll over to search, and let's do the same thing as what Andrew did before, and let's look up Iron City Baptist Church. When you're put on the spot like this,
I know.
It's hard. What? All right, so I got to Iron City BAP, and it picked up on us right here, Iron City Baptist Church, Anniston, Alabama. So let's scroll over. It's going to come up, search results, Iron City Baptist Church. I have 8 subscribers. I don't know where they came from. Maybe it's our staff and everything else. So we have, if you just like the Fire Stick showed you, Our most recent video is probably going to be on this side, and so our stream is going to be on this side. This was a stream we did last night to test everything, make sure it was working, and so we have that up. And so let's go to our, let's just look at the video, the drive-by Econ.
Good morning.
Yeah, so picture quality may be good, maybe bad depending on your service. And if the bad news is if you do not have internet at your home, this is not going to work for you. The other option that you can do is by your phone, and we're going to show that here after all of this as well. So the quality on this is going to be much better. Let me just go ahead and tell you, the quality on any pre-made video that we do is going to be much better than what your live stream will look like, and that's okay. So don't feel like that something's wrong or whatever, things are not working right. That's not the case. It's just it's us. It's not you. How do I get back? So we're all learning this together. How do we get back from to our main screen? And I can't figure it out. I can hit menu, and I feel like, oh, there we go. Menu. Menu's it. All right. So for instance, let's just do a trial run of what our live service looked like to kind of give you a clarification. We're gonna do real quick and then go off. An error occurred while loading this content. All right. So. First you don't succeed, give up. Anyways, oh wait, past live streams. Maybe this will work. Nope. Andrew's giving me really bad ideas. So yes, it's basically the same thing as your Roku Fire Stick or your Amazon Fire Stick. And so go to YouTube, look up Iron City Baptist Church, and then of course subscribe to us. That way you get notifications when we come a new live video or a new video gets uploaded. So let's show you how to do it on our phone. So all right, so we're back, and this is our loaded screen right here. So we're going to show you how to set everything up to from your Apple TV to your network settings and everything like that. So we're going to scroll over here to settings. We're going to go down to, or sorry, my bad. We're going to go to general right there, and then in general, you're going to have about, name, network. Most every Apple Fire TV, I messed it up. Most every Apple TV has along the same lines as this. So we're going to connect to network, and so right now we're connected to staff only. So let me do something different. We're going to connect as if we've never connected to anything before. Hold on a second. It's searching. Okay. All right, so as what Andrew did before, we're going to connect to ICBC Guest. It's going to connect. Now, a lot of times, your network is going to have a security password on it, okay? So know what that security password is. Maybe you've written it down somewhere. Go back to that to get all that going. So we're connected now, done. We can hit menu to go back to our main screen, and then go to search for YouTube. And you should see it down here at the bottom. That should be it. Let's move over to your phone, and we'll get back to you. What we're going to do, if you have an iPhone, you're going to go to your App Store. It looks exactly like that right there. Click on that, and your App Store is going to come up. All right, so if you don't have YouTube on your device, so you're going to go there. We're going to type in, Andrew's cracking me up. We're going to type in I don't know what I'm saying. I'm so sorry. We're going to type in YouTube. All right. YouTube app is going to come up right there. And I've already got it downloaded. If you don't have it downloaded, you're going to have to download it. So I'm going to click open. And that's, all right, so right there, it's opened. And I'm going to type in Iron City Baptist Church. All right, so I just typed in Iron City. Iron City Baptist Church, Anniston, Alabama has already come up. And we're going to hit on our icon right there. And there we go. There is your way to connect to us through your smartphone. All right, so some of you guys may not have an Apple iPhone. A lot of y'all have Samsung or Android. Is Android still a phone? Is that still a thing? I don't know. Okay.
Is that an open question?
Is that a...
Ask Chris Connor.
I'm just kidding. Chris, I love you, man. Anyways, so you may have those. Those will be Google Play apps. It's the same thing. Look up... is that right? Is that wrong? Okay. Sorry. Look up YouTube on your app store. And then, of course, download that to your phone and then look up Iron City Baptist Church. And that should be it. That's probably 3 easiest ways to connect with us every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock for our connection time and 10:15 for worship. So until then, if you have any questions, you can always call our office at 256-238-1293. We would love to hear from you and love to see you. Talk to you soon.